Hello Capricorn, welcome to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina, and any placements in powerful, beautiful Capricorn, whether you're Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or North Node energies. Once again, a very warm welcome to this reading. We're going to be finding out, Capricorn, at this point in time, what are the incoming money miracles, what are the windfalls of wealth, the new job and career miracles, job-related blessings, hope, health, healing of body, soul, and mind, and of course, that beautiful experience we call love. Who are you manifesting in love in the next couple of days and weeks, beautiful Capricorn? Join me as I pray to the angels to bless this reading. Dear Spirit, dear angels, dear universe, let us know and use me as a messenger to deliver to Capricorn at this point in time who or what is manifesting in Capricorn's life, who is walking into Capricorn's life as a blessing, as a soulmate, as a friend. What are the incoming windfalls of wealth? What are the celebrations, the victories that Capricorn can look forward to at this point in time? And keep in mind, Capricorn, that this is of course a general reading, so a lot of the messages are going to resonate with your situation, and then again a lot of the messages are going to resonate with the life or love situation of one of the many other Capricorns. So take what applies to yourself, leave the rest for others. If you feel you need a more personal, accurate message from Spirit, I'm available for a private reading. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Drop me a text on WhatsApp on my mobile number. Those of you prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work fantastically well. Now, what's the overall energy for Capricorn? What's happening here? What's the overall energy? What's the overall theme of this reading? All right, what's the overall theme of this reading for Capricorn? We got the Knight of Wands. Wow, Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. I'm going to take both. Now, for some of you, things have been stagnant for a long time. Some of you feel like you've lost your mojo. Stagnant. Four of Cups. You've been in the same. You feel like each day you live is like the day that just went by. So you feel like you're reliving the same day over and over and again. You feel like you're stagnant. I'll tell you why. This year that we are in, 2025, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 adds up to a 9, and 9 is all about endings. And endings endings lead to new beginnings, and endings are always bittersweet. I mean, you've been in it for a long time, and now comes the time to change. So those of you who are feeling stagnant, like this, Four of Cups, especially with regard to your love life, or you feel stagnant, you want to perhaps move, you want to travel, you want to move to a new city, you want to move to a new country. Some of you want to change in scenery, you want to change, you want to start over fresh. Some of you actually want to start over fresh. I see this happening for you now. Knight of Wands. I see the universe backing up your plans and giving you the momentum and the driving force. The driving force you need to change. Knight of Wands. I see travel. I see immediate travel, even unexpected travel that's going to bring a smile to your face. I see some of you finding back your passion. How? Through some kind of hobby you have. So it could be she's doing belly dancing here. She's also playing the drums. So you could be a musician. You could be playing any instrument really well. It could be the piano, it could be the drums, it could be the violin or the flute. Some of you are great dancers. Some of you are great singers. Some of you are very creative. I see you finding back your spark. I also see you getting career opportunities in this. If you were hoping to be selected or commissioned, I see that happening for you. King of Swords. I see someone selecting you or commissioning your work, your creative work. Be it singing, be it dance, be it art. Now for some of you, I'm seeing a specific situation. I'm seeing a love situation. There's someone who's coming to you in love, and there's a significant age gap. So either they are much older than you or you're much older than them. But I see that you being like this beautiful couple, because I truly believe age is just a number. It's a social construct. I see you making this beautiful couple together, creating beautiful rhythms. See the dance here. Some of you are going to travel and meet someone and you're going to be like, wow, this person is all that I've dreamt about. Especially if you're traveling in the next couple of days, be it in the next 2 to 3 weeks. If you're traveling, Capricorn, you're going to meet someone and you're going to be like, wow, this travel was divinely ordained. This is the person that I've been dreaming about. Wonderful. They're strong, they're intelligent, especially if it's the masculine energy. This person is strong, intelligent, well spoken. They could work in law, they could be in a legal department, they could work, they're very good with communication, so they could work in any field that requires good communication, which is law, being a journalist, being in marketing. The sword also at times means the sword of the surgeon, the sword of the doctor. They could be a doctor. Gorgeous energies. Now, King of Swords also tells you, Capricorn, at this point in time, if there is an issue relating to your finances, if there is a legal issue, if there is an issue relating to your career, it should be head over heart. And we know, Capricorn, that's an energy that's very easy for you because you are very practical. So I see head over heart coming to you. Take a decision that respects your boundaries. And at the same time, I see some Capricorns, you're going to use your heart and leave the situation. Knight of Wands. You're going to choose. You're going to use your head, and your head is going to tell you, do what serves you best at this point in time, because you've been serving others far too long, Capricorn. You've been, there's a saying, to keep others warm, I don't need to light myself on fire. So that's what you've been doing in a workplace, in the home. And I see you taking this conscious decision. King of Swords talks about difficult decisions. You taking the difficult decision to live your life honoring your passions. Yes. Gorgeous. Now, what else have we here, Capricorn? Yes, Judgment here with the Strength card. It's taken a lot of strength, but you're coming to this decision that you need to keep yourself first. And I couldn't agree more, Capricorn, because you can only pour from a cup that's full. So you need to first fill your own cup. Again, we have Leo energy. Leo season is coming up by the end of this month. That is by about the 20th, 21st of July. Leo season comes, Capricorn. I see you. Of course, you could be having some placements in Leo, but nevertheless, the energy is that, Capricorn, I see a renewal of your strength. If you've been feeling powerless in a situation, remember the lion is never powerless for long. Well, this is the message of Leo. I see you regain your strength in this situation. Some of the Capricorns who are trapped in a relationship, in an abusive situation, in circumstances that were not their own choice. It's like life happened to you. You didn't have a choice. I see you slowly but surely coming out of the situation. Some of the Capricorns, you could be born on the 8th. We have the 8th here with the Strength card, even 8 tattooed on our hand, the symbol of infinity. You're born on the 8th, 17th, 26th of any month. All these dates add up to an 8, or you're a life path 8. That is your date of birth, adds up to an 8. You keep seeing 888, then your reward is here. You're walking into a season of harvest. Knight of Pentacles. You're walking into a season of harvest. And for you, Capricorn, the journey towards wealth, towards abundance in life, towards having it all has been slow but sure. See, the Knight of Pentacles, he has a horse, but he chooses to walk. What does that say? He values stability over a get-rich-quick scheme. And this is your journey in life, because Capricorn, you are ruled by Saturn. Saturn is a slow-moving planet, the slowest moving planet to be accurate. So your journey, you will be a millionaire. You will break the poverty cycle of your family line. You will break that, but it's going to take time. All right. Now, many of you, by the end of this year, I see you being debt-free. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. By end November to beginning December, I see you being debt-free. Amen to that. Hallelujah to that. Any student loan, any credit card loan, any mortgages, I see you paying that back in full. I see you being debt-free. Congratulations. And being debt-free is the first step towards financial abundance. With the Strength card, many of the Capricorns, especially if you're a Capricorn woman, even if you're a man, you're being told, if you have the time, or make the time for it, go to a gym, work on your strength. You know, as we age, as our experience here on planet Earth increases, as we age, our physical body needs a lot of strength training to continue to be able to do the things that we used to do. So what you used to do maybe as a 20 or 25-year-old young man or woman, lifting, running, walking great distances, lifting, being healthy. You need to keep that body, have the same body as much as possible. So go to a gym, do weight training, work out on your body. Some of you who've been having any kind of physical ailment, I see a relief from that. Any kind of disease that you were going through, I'll keep your situation in my prayers, but I see relief. I see your strength is going to regain. This is literally, the card is called strength. You're going to regain your strength. So if you've been ill or someone in your life has been ill, this is a great omen. This card, it talks about your strength being regained. Also, you're being told to work out, work on your strength, get a good diet, have the discipline. Good results come with discipline and structure. You know that. You're a Capricorn. You're a child of Saturn. You're the mountain goat. You keep climbing. And you know that it's only possible to build an empire if you're disciplined. Gorgeous. Now, I'm seeing a situation with the moon and the 9 of wands. There's someone here. It could be a woman. She could act like your friend, but she's not your friend. She's actually a frenemy. What's a frenemy? They pretend to be your friend. They pretend to have your best interest, but they don't. Now, this could be any woman. She herself could be having certain psychological issues, but she is not your friend. You're being told to watch your back. But the moon talks about hidden intentions, lies, deceit, treachery, illusion. So this woman, you need to watch your back the way this lady is doing. Watch your back, because the words that this woman says are not to be trusted. She could be a colleague who's trying to take the credit of your work or get you into trouble. Also, the moon talks about black magic, witchcraft, evil eye, nazar, sorcery. This person could have done some kind of sorcery against you to prevent your blessings from reaching you. But you know what? Black magic, witchcraft, the effects don't last for long. And you're a protected child of God. It's just that be doubly sure about who you're sharing. The good things that happen to you in life, don't think twice before sharing it with anyone. Especially if you know a woman like this in your life. She could be a Cancer, by the way, because the moon is Cancer energy, Cancer or Pisces, sun, moon, rising. And she could be anyone, could even be a family member, for all you know. Now, Page of Pentacles talks about a new way of earning money, a new job, a windfall of wealth. For some of you, there's a completely new industry that you are wanting to step foot in, and you're wondering, should I? The answer is yes. This investment that you're making, see, he put in the pentacles, the seeds. He invested time, he watered the plant, he ensured it got sunlight and love, and lo and behold, it's giving him results. It's growing. It will flower very soon. This is going to be the story of this new job or this new side hustle or this new business idea that you have, even if it is in a completely new industry. Do your research. I see you turning this from a little seed into a big tree. So it's going to flower, it's going to grow. And even if it's something completely new, do your research. I see you being very abundant in it. And for some of you, this new job, this new side hustle is going to help you live the kind of life that you want to live. And what is that? Being financially independent. Financial independence. It's a catchphrase. Everyone keeps talking about it. What does it actually mean? I see you getting into this energy by the end of this year, Capricorn. Why? Because the 9 of Pentacles. You could be born on the 9th, the 18th, 27th of any month. All these dates add up to a 9, or you're a life path 9, that is your date of birth, adds up to a 9. You keep seeing 999 on the clock, in mobile numbers, on billboards. As you go out to maybe have a cup of coffee or a croissant, you see it costs $9.99. It's a double confirmation for you. We're also in a number 9 year, 2025. As I said in the beginning of the reading, it adds up to a 9. 9, the energy of 9 is all about endings. So your life, maybe you were working in a job for a long time that just about paid your bills. This new job, this new side hustle, this new idea is going to ensure you don't live paycheck to paycheck. You don't do jobs that you don't really have an emotional connect with. Financially independent means having your own home, paying off all your bills, not owing anything to anyone, and having a surplus of money to invest. That is financially independent. I see many of you reaching this energy by the end of this year, even if you are a single woman. Because I get a lot of Capricorn ladies telling me, Sabrina, mine is a single income and I am a single mother as well. I have a beautiful girl at home. Yeah, I'm seeing a girl here. So I'm saying you could be a single mother to a beautiful girl child who's a teenager. And you're saying, Sabrina, can I even have a home of my own? The answer is yes. And I see many of you buying your first home, at least having enough for a down payment for your first home by the end of this year, by December. Mark my words. Save the reading if you need to. Love and light. Now, let's get some oracle messages. Beautiful spirit, thank you for the tarot messages, the tarot guidance. What are the oracle messages for Cappy? My Cappy, as I call you fondly. My Cappy at this point in time. What do you want me to tell Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know? And I'm using the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck that has messages from goddesses of all religion, all ethnicities, all cultures. What are the messages for my gorgeous Capricorn? Wow. Powerful messages here. Now, right off the bat, we have this. What do you need to release? Are there certain toxic people in your life and you know that they're not right for you, but you still talk to them? Like I said, there's this woman in your life who's your frenemy, an enemy who pretends to be a friend. She could be a colleague, she could be a neighbor, she could be your sister, for all you know. And my message is, if it's toxic, it needs to be cut out, irrespective of what the relation is. Because nothing is more important than your future, your progress. And a bird cannot fly if it has a huge stone attached to its feet. So these toxic people are like huge stones. Also, what do you need to release? Is there a habit? Too much of screen time, scrolling, the death scroll that we do on our phones, too much of coffee, too much of drink, that needs to come to an end. We have the message also to expect powerful change. Take a moment to admire how beautiful this card is, the interplay of the color, darkness contrasted against the light of the eclipse. It looks beautiful. By the next new moon eclipse, I see a powerful change manifesting in your life, Capricorn. And it could be in any area. For some of you, it's a complete 180 degree. You're changing home, you're changing jobs, a complete 180 degree. But it's going to be successful. And this is confirmed. Here it's written, expect powerful change. And here, new moon eclipse, and here we have conclusions are within reach. And I said it at the onset of the reading. I said endings always precede new beginnings. So we have expect powerful change, which is an ending, and and conclusions are within reach. It means the same thing. Something's concluding and something new is beginning. We have the message here of Goddess Eracura. This white flower looks like a daisy, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if you've seen a daisy in the recent past, last couple of days or weeks. It's a double confirmation for you, Capricorn. The message of Goddess Eracura is blossoming. If you're wearing the color white right now, or you have a connect with the color white, you like it, it's a double confirmation for you. Capricorn, you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. Now, some of the Capricorns, I get you even in the private readings telling me, I'm 40, I'm 45, is love going to come in? Am I too old for it? Am I too old to start a new job or a new business? Is 50 too old to start a business? That's nonsense, all right? We are living, we as humans, as I speak in this year 2025, we are living longer and more healthy lives. We are living longer and more healthy lives. Right now, I can tell you with the advent of science and even with good diet, I'm not just making all this up. You can do your research. Many people are expecting to live even to 100. So you have a long time. In a 100-year life, the age of 50 is nothing. It's just a halfway mark. It's nothing. So you need to constantly reinvent yourself. I'll give this example of Madonna. Why is she still so well known? There were a lot of singers who came out in the 80s along with her. But they didn't have the kind of success that she has. So along with Madonna, we had like, what was this other singer? Cyndi Lauper. Let me know if you know these people. If you know this woman, Cyndi Lauper, the singer. There was also another singer, Samantha Fox from, Great Britain, England. They were all her contemporaries. But why is Madonna Madonna? Because she kept reinventing herself. So remember, Capricorn, you're just getting started. You're going to be an icon like Madonna in your own way, in your own right. So have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. You need to keep reinventing yourself. If that means learning new skills, if that means trying new things, if that means leaving one industry and going to the other, or leaving a city and going to the other, do it, Capricorn, because change is the only constant in life. I know it sounds cliched, but this is what is going to give you that 100-year, not only having a 100-year life, but having an effective and a very, very fruitful 100-year life. Now, we have over here the goddess Bast, who is an Egyptian goddess. And this month of Leo season, you're going to come into your power, Capricorn. We got the Strength card, which is Leo energy, and we got here the Goddess Basque with the two kitty cats. Again, her hair looks like a lion's mane. A lot of Leo lion energy. You could be manifesting a Leo in love as a business partner and friendship. You have it somewhere in your charts, Capricorn, or this season of Leo, that is from towards the later part of July, that is 20th 21st July to mid-August. There's going to be a huge change in your life. You're going to come into your power. Now the message is, Capricorn, your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So don't give your independence to anyone, even if it's a love interest, even if it's your own family. Your independence, even especially if you're a Capricorn woman, your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Many of you already know this. Love and light, beautiful Capricorn. Claim the blessings of wealth, health, power, prosperity, money, and peace in the comment section. And if the reading has really resonated, you may want to subscribe to my channel, Occult Guidance with Sabrina, and give this reading a thumbs up or a like. If parts of the reading I felt like I've taken a page out of the storybook of your life, you may want to reach out to me for a private message. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio, the introduction section. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work fantastically well. Love and light, Capricorn. It's been wonderful doing this reading for you. Do take care. You will always be remembered in my prayers.